Hey guys, my name is ninjago, and today I will be reviewing Ninjago episode 66, The Hatching. So, what I'm pretty much gonna do is that, well, I know in last review, I told you what happened, and then later tell you my opinion, but in this review, I'll do both at the same time, so the video won't be too long for you guys. So, yeah, but without further ado, let's get into this. So, um, the episode started when they show us a clip of Yang's haunted temple. I mean, it used to be haunted, but it's no longer haunted. Now it's the ninja's, own temple now. To this day, like, all their bases are, I don't know, the ninja always change their their headquarters, and which is kind of weird, but, yeah, yeah, and then we got a clip of Wu, which is, being really tired, after being struck by that time blade. Maybe he got older, I don't know, that's my guess. But, oh yeah, for those who already saw all the episodes in a different language, like, please don't spoil it for me. I wouldn't want that. But, and yeah, and then the ninja came, and for what I remembered, I think they were wondering, what was Ecornix actually was, and then Wu was, yeah, then started to tell the ninja a story, and then we get a flashback scene, and about way back in the Serpentine Wars, that actually took place after the Serpentine Wars. Actually, they show clips of the Tournament of Elements flashback. I think that, yeah. So after that, and yeah, like, young Wu and young Garmadon, were thanking the Elemental Masters for helping, including the Time Twins. Yes, they were Elemental Masters, and, yeah, so, yeah, for that scene, I don't know, something felt weird about a young Wu and young Garmadon. Like, they used, old Garmadon's voice for young Garmadon, which I thought that was pretty weird. And I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I don't like about Hands of Time so far, but I'll talk about that later on, or maybe in another video, I don't know. But so yeah, yeah, the Time Twins were Elemental Masters, but then they turned, then they decide to betray the Elemental Alliance, because their motto was control time, control everything, because they think that time is the most powerful element of all of Ninjago, and they think they have the ability to rule Ninjago. So that's why they are evil. I don't think it's the best way to turn evil. Like, you could use that power to be the best hero of all time, but I don't know. That's just my perspective, I guess. But yeah, but we got some epic scenes of fights, and yeah, yeah, and then yeah, the Elemental Masters, fought against the Time Twins, or the Hands of Time, which they are called, by the way. And yeah, we got some epic fighting scenes, like Ecornix versus Kai's and Nia's father and mother, and yeah, but Ecornix is the one that is actually winning, because he has the ability to go forward to time and also slow down time. And yeah, like, whenever Kai's father's, throws a flint, a flame ball, then yeah, Ecornix could slow down time, and then yeah, then the fireball could easily miss him. So yeah, and yeah, and yeah, Ecornix is really kicking butt, and and also for Crux, he could go what should I say, backward to time. I wait, is that right? Backward to time? I don't know. Sorry, I just forgot about that. Like he could whenever he's defeated, he could go back in time, and then he'll know when his opponent's next move, which is actually pretty cool. I like what the way they animate that. I just love that. And then they paused and also Crux could pause time, like he could just pause his opponents, and then yeah, and could easily defeat him. Like I guess pause is the most powerful time element, I guess, but or maybe forward. I don't know. They are all powerful, but yeah. So Wu and Garmadon and the rest of the Elemental Alliance, except with the Time Twins, of course, were trying to find a way to defeat them, but they but at the monastery, but when they went to the monastery, Wu and Garmadon did find a way by using this these 4 weapons, which are made of some metal. I forgot what they are called, but those are the time blades. But of course, they don't have power yet because those are from the Time Twins. But yeah, but when the Time Twins arrived, they had their blades already, and then they Wu and Garmadon have. I mean, the Time Twins have their blades, and then Wu and Garmadon have their time blades, and then yeah, they started a fight, which was one of the most epic, and I mean one of the most epic fight scenes of all of Ninjago. Like I just really loved it. Like they just jumped to the roofs, and yeah, I mean literally, and yeah, it was so awesome. It's hard to describe how awesome it was, but yeah, you should really watch that episode for that. But yeah, so and then I think the flashback, yeah, when the Time Twins no longer have their normal blades, they started using their time powers. But when they used them to Wu and Garmadon, they actually lost them for using them right at the time blades, which trapped their time powers, and yeah, they were just normal men now. But then Wu and Garmadon, I think yeah, they put all 4 time blades in some portal in the sky, and then yeah, it just flew up there, and then both Crux and Ecornix yeah, went up to the portal, and then yeah, so Wu said that Crux was lost in time, but we know he is still alive because he was disguised as Dr. Sanders. But Wu knew that Ecornix could come that yesterday from the yesterday from episode 65. But yeah, I believe that flashback ended there. But oh yeah, I just told you the 2 flashbacks. There were 2 flashbacks, but I just told you the whole thing. But yeah, but after like the first part of it went to a scene where oh yeah, Crux and Ecornix were in some lab. Like, Crux was planning for his new plans, I guess. But but Ecornix, however, I don't know, he's not really taken seriously. Like, he's like excited for all this new technology because yeah, he's not because it's all new for him, and yeah, he just came from the past. But yeah, Crux is tired of it because I don't know, because he already knows this stuff, and then yeah, well, he said this to Ecornix while he's doing his stuff, but oh yeah, so I think Crux pulled out a helmet, a Vermillion helmet, which, and to use them for his experiment, I guess, or invention, which was the Vermillion egg. And yeah, and I believe, and yeah, and then there was a scene that yeah, back at the Yang's temple, I guess, Jay and Nia were I think talking, and then Nia was complaining that she's no longer the samurai. Like, I mean, like, really, what? Like, they should have talked that at season 6, not season 7. Like, she wasn't complaining that she wasn't no longer the samurai. She was only complaining of people define her as the girl ninja. But she didn't have a problem with not being a samurai. Well, she might have, I don't know, in season 5, I don't know, but yeah, they should have talked about that in season 6. I don't know, that's, yeah, but, and yeah, and that is just a scene, and also, oh yeah, and we went, and now there are a scene that takes place downtown Ninjago, where, you know, Borg is showing everyone his new Borg watch, and I love the joke of, I don't know, and then Terra said, I am the Borgest fan, almost like he was saying, the Borgiest fan, I don't know, but, and yeah, but there was a samurai warrior who interrupted the party, and yeah, that was the Vermillion from the Vermillion egg from earlier and of the episode, and yeah, he was just attacking people, and he attacked a iPhone store, I guess, or a computer store, or technology store. I don't know what the frickin' these things are called, but and yeah, and then Daryl was goofing around with him, and and yes, and yeah, the ninja were on their way to downtown Ninjago, and then and yeah, and oh yeah, when they spotted the Vermillion, the ninja decided to take turns with the to who will fight the Vermillion. Like, really, they literally thought the Vermillion was weak, but yeah. And then Kai went up to the Vermillion and thinks he will stop him no matter what, which I thought that was really stupid of him, but yeah, yeah, that Vermillion just, you know, punched Kai out of the store, and yeah, but, and also, and yeah, and then Zane had a turn, and then the same thing happened to him, and the same thing happened to him, and, yeah, and yeah, and then then the Vermillion War came out in the, what do you call it, computer store, and then and then started to fight the ninja. But at the time twins decided to give the war some reinforcements, like 2 extra Vermillion, and and then they went up. And oh wait, I just remember the scene where like Crux was redressing up as Dr. Saunders Sanders. I love that scene. And I think there was a scene where Zane was rescuing Borg to keep him away from the time. I mean the Vermillion. Yeah, he was strolling Cyrus Borg, and yeah, but they saw Dr. Saunders Sanders in disguise, and also, but Zane was attacked, and yeah, but meanwhile the ninja were find those 3 Vermillion, and I don't know, it's not really a epic battle, I guess. I don't know, but it will do. But yeah, but they figure out a way. Like, I think Jay shocked him with lightning, shocked the Vermillion with lightning, and then yeah, did water. And also, I forgot to tell you guys that yeah, the Vermillion could separate and then turn back to man form, which is actually, yeah, pretty cool. And I like the detail for the Vermillion too. But yeah, so yeah, again, Jay shocked those 3 Vermillion. When they were separate, when the Vermillion was separated, Jay shocked them with lightning, and then Nia blasted water at them, and then those snakes retreated, but in snake form, and then they left their armor, and then there was only one Vermillion that came back to the lab of the Time Twins, and yeah, with the remaining snakes and armor. But yeah, and then I think Acornix said that, and yeah, they were talking that, I think he was talking about that there's not a whole lot of armor or snakes, but yeah, but of course Crux has his plans, and he set up and then he showed us an entire whole underworld of he showed us a really big nest that took place under Ninjago City, and it's filled with a lot of Vermillion snakes, and then they started to hatch, and yeah, and then when the Vermillion snakes like bite through the screen, and then the credits play. So yeah, that was the whole episode. Okay, so what do I actually think about it? I could say this, it was better than it was a whole lot better than episode 65. It was it had at least had more to it. But I don't think it's the best episode either. Like, I'm still trying to get used to the new ninja. I mean, the new ninja's personalities. Like, I feel like I don't know, the way, I don't know, the new the new way they talk. I know this because I know this is, well, this is supposed to be weird because this season is written by an entirely new writer, and yeah, you might see some differences, and yeah, but I really love the flashbacks. They're not, well, I really love the fight scenes. I think one thing they did right for this season is the fight scenes so far. So Yeah. So I'm trying to get to used to this new writer, which I think his name is David something. I don't know, but I have to look at the credits again. But yeah, and some dialogues were weird and stuff, and some of the characters were weird, but and also I didn't like the fact they didn't took a Cornix too seriously, but yeah, so it may not be a perfect episode, but it's a fine episode. And yeah, so I might give this episode a 8 out of 10. And also for from my last review, I forgot to rate episode 65. I'll give that a 10 out of 6. I mean, a 6 out of 10, sorry. But yeah, but for this episode, it is 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Sorry how long this video is, but if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, and also please comment what you think about this episode, and also why not subscribe for more content, and also while subscribing, please and please hit the bell so you'll know when a new video comes out. And yeah, this is Mountain Killman Ninjago here, and I'm signing out. Bye bye.